Hi everyone, Phil from Tech for Techs here. Today we're going to be looking at this product from Edifier. It's the NB2 ProTrue wireless earbuds, which have also got noise cancelling as well, and they've got a recommended retail price of roughly 80 UK pounds, and we've got links in the description just below. Okay, the item comes with hybrid ANC digital noise cancelling earphones, built-in dual mic, provides better noise cancellation which enables up to -38 decibels. ANC works even if no songs are being played. It's also got IP54 dust and waterproof, obviously allowing you to use it outdoors, activities and rain and stuff without having to worry about it when you're working out. It's got 6 custom sound modes including gaming, music and so forth. It's got a smart pause tap control, and it's got 32 hours total battery with a 15-minute fast charge for 2 hours worth of listening. Obviously battery power consumption varies on use. It takes Bluetooth version 5 audio codecs or AAC and SBC. Driver unit is 10mm dynamic driver. Frequency is 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Sensitivity is 94 ±3 decibels SPL, and charging port is a USB Type C. Okay, so let's have a look at the box. As you can see the earbuds on there, so you know exactly what they're going to look like. Most of the writing is on a silver on a white background, which sort of looks good in some lights, and others it can be very difficult to read. It would have been good if they put some dark shading behind it or outlined the letter in black, just so it made it pop, especially in different lights. If it's really sunny or shiny, and then with some of our studio lights, it's very hard to make out what it says. It tells you the model number, which is a TWS NB2 Pro, and it tells you about all the features, what's included at the bottom, which I've already mentioned in the specifications, or mostly mentioned. On the side of the box is not much because it's actually just slides out of the basically the packaging, and then on the back you've also got some more specifications on there in different languages. Okay, so this is what's inside the box. We've got a white sleeve, which this black presentation box comes in. Inside that black presentation box, you've got this cardboard box, which these manuals come in, as well as a bag, a cable, and some earpieces there as well. Depending on the size of your ear, you can change those out to however you want it. Inside there, you've actually got this little clamshell case, which for the earphones inside, and you've got sort of like a foam packaging around it to protect it. And it also came with this little plastic strip what went around the little clamshell just to keep it safe in transit. You do have 2 manuals here, which are, well, this one just says warning on it, and this one's a manual, so I'm not sure exactly what warning means. I'm guessing it's just like warranty information and stuff like that. It's that small, in all honesty. I'm not sure why they bother including it, because I'm not sure anyone would ever read it. In this one you have got the manual, which does tell you how all the different features work on there, how to charge it, how to set the Bluetooth up and so forth. And again, that's got multiple different languages in there depending on how you want to set it up and obviously where you're based. You've got the bag here, which is ideal size to put the clamshell in itself, so that would fit inside there, and it's got some nice little string pulls on there. It's got their branding in red on the side. You've also got a USB cable. On that USB cable, it is USB Type C one end, which is the end which would plug into the clamshell or the base or the charging base or whatever you want to call it, and then a standard USB Type A connection on the other side. I'm guessing by the colour of the end, this is just going to be a standard USB Type 2 connection. And then you've also got some earbud pieces as well, so you can put those in on the end of the actual headsets or the earphones. You can swap this out for different sizes, so it'll fit different size ears. Okay, let's have a closer look at the clamshell and the ear pieces themselves. So first of all, the clamshell, obviously it flips open. This is actually a charging station as well, so when you actually plug this in via the USB-C connection here into your PC or USB charging port, what will happen is it will charge the bass up, and then the bass itself will charge the earphones up. So you could actually charge the bass up all the way to full, and that'll charge the earphones up as well. But then you could unplug it, and because this holds a charge, you could then go out and wear the earphones. You could lose the charge on those because you've used them however many hours it is, then put them back in the bass, and because there's still power in the bass, it will put the power then into the earpieces, which is pretty good. So it saves you having to keep charging the earpieces each time. You could just put them in the bass, take this on holiday with you, and you probably won't need to charge it up again, which is pretty good. Let's just move this box out of the way. So inside the box itself, because there's not much to see really on the box, you've got the two earpieces. You might see the little light flash now and again there, but they basically fit inside there, and you'll see there's two little pins on each side, and those team up with the earpieces. There's two little like metal plates on the bottom, which then basically charges that up. So when you take that out, as you look, this bit goes in your ear, so this will be the bit what's sticking outwards and down. It looks slightly metallic. It feels slightly metallic. Yeah, rather than plasticky. The black bit does look a bit plastic, but the shiny bit, it does still, or does seem metal. It doesn't seem like the really cheap plastic you can get on some of them, which is good. The size looks pretty good, probably a bit bigger than normal, but that should probably give it a bigger obviously capacity for obviously the sound, as well as the noise cancellation on there. So if you wanted to change the settings on here, just have a look on the manual or in the manual, but you basically tap on the side to change obviously what you're doing. So play, pause, answer messages, change between sound modes and stuff like that. So overall it's pretty basic, and if you want to change those ear bits, you just get the other pieces what they supplied, you just pull those off and then push the other ones on, depending on how big your ear holes are basically. So otherwise that's pretty much it to look at. Next we'll do a few sound tests with the microphone, as well as obviously the earphones, just to see what the quality is like. Hi, this is Phil from Tech for Tech. I'm checking out these earphones at the moment. I'm using the microphone what is built into them to give you a rough idea what it actually sounds like. And well, it's hard to say what the microphone sounds like at the moment until I play it back, but in my demonstrations it sounds pretty good, and it gives it sort of a stereo effect when you're actually listening to it. It sounds pretty good. The noise cancelling what's built into there, so obviously when you listen to music you can turn the noise cancelling on, and it basically gets rid of all the outside noise. For example, if someone's in the other room or you're walking down the street or whatever, you can't hear anything but music. It is extremely good, and it even works when you aren't actually playing any music as well. So for example, when I walk into my main office, there's quite a lot of fan noise going off with the computers and stuff. And as soon as I put the noise cancelling on, it basically goes dead quiet. I can only just make out a slight hum, and that's good considering the amount of fans and noise actually being generated in this room. It's very, 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 very good, I must admit. The sound quality when listening to music actually sounds very good for what they are. It's, to be honest, better than a lot of proper headsets, you know, the ones with the bands over the top and go over your ears. Don't get me wrong, the driver unit in that isn't as big as some of these, but for what it is, it sounds very crystal clear, very good quality, a nice little bit of bass to it as well, so it's not tinny sounding. So if you're wanting to listen to music, do podcasts, or anything along that sort of lines, they're absolutely brilliant. I can't find really any fault with them at all. They're probably one of the best, if not best, earphones I've actually come across. So I must admit, I'm going to have to give this an award, and I'm going to give it our highly recommended award.